You keep proving that nobody can really crack the code to Floyd and over and over again. So do you think that at this point that a lot of these fighters, they feel like just to be in the ring and face you is a success, it's a win because of the big event, the pay-per-view, and these guys don't really think that they can really genuinely beat you?
It looks different. I think they think they can win, but it's really different on the outside. A lot of people say, you know what, I'm ready for the big event. I'm ready to face Floyd Mayweather. And I can remember when I was a kid, you know, I was like, one day. You know, when I seen Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson used to fight, I was a teenager. I came out here to Las Vegas. And I seen Mike Tyson at the boxing gym a few times. I used to see him because we trained at the same boxing gym. He used to have nice Bentleys and stuff. And I said, you know, if I can keep working hard, I can get it. You know, I just said if I just keep dedicating myself to my craft, I can get it. But as far as opponents, I truly believe they think they can win, but it's different when you're inside there. It looks like, oh, I can hit him with this shot, I can hit him with that shot. And how I weighed my options for this fight, I said, okay, he fought Casitas, and it was a tough fight. And Marquez beat Casitas. And then I said, okay, he fought Casamayor. He went the distance. Casamayor was like 40 years old. So I said, Marquez knocked Casamayor out. Then I said, well, Floyd, is he a stronger puncher than Cotto? I said, nah. I said, well, is he a better fighter than Cotto? I said, we'll just have to see. And that's how I weighed my options. But do I think the fighters think that they can win? Yes. You know, it's so crazy. You know, the crazy thing about my career is, you know, when I used to be in my bedroom when I was a kid, I had different posters on the wall of different fighters. And what's crazy is the poster that I had right behind me, when I lay down every night, I see a poster above me. Actually, it was above me. I see a poster every day. And I used to watch boxing. I think it was in the Forum then. You know, I think used to do it. Yes. And I seen this fighter fight. I was like, man, he is unbelievable. No fighter would never beat this fighter. And I like his style. He was tall. He was rangy. And at that particular time, I was probably 16 years old. And 5 years later, I was across the ring from him. So, you know, life is crazy.
Okay. Hey, Floyd, right here. Kevin had asked you before the fight about how you were working on details of the promotion and everything, and your fighters and matching them, and to have your fighters go 5-0, you to win tonight, and then your father to be in your corner. Can you just describe your feeling about that, and then what emotions are you feeling right now about you and your father?
You know, it's always great to work with family. You know, no family is perfect. You know, it's just that I feel like when you're on this level, you know, my life is basically, of course, right here on All Access. My life is always on camera. You know, but I think the media made it more than what it really was. It's just that he's set in his ways and I'm set in my ways. And we're going to have differences, even in the gym. You know what? Sometimes he tell me he want certain things out of me. And come on up, champ. Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Well, hopefully I call the stats out. You know, 6-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. I'm letting him get the mic too because it's only respectful.
One more?
One more. Did I got it right? 6-time world champion, 4 different weight classes? Robert the Ghost Guerrero, ladies and gentlemen.
Just want to say thank God. You know, God's great. Hey, you know what? He put me in this position. You know what? I came up short tonight, but you know what? I'm still going to praise God with all my heart because, you know, that's what it's about. Like I said, win, draw, lose. Hey, that's what I'm here. My mission is to spread the gospel, and that's what I'm here for. And I hope I touched a lot of hearts. Hey, you know what? Floyd's a great fighter. He came, did his thing. Hey, he moved real good in the ring. But hey, you know what? I'll be back.
want to say Richard Schaefer. I want to thank Richard Schaefer and Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions. We work hand in hand. You know, we got Mayweather Promotions, and our ultimate goal is someday, you know, hopefully someday we can have the same many fighters as Golden Boy. We got our share of fighters. I'm still growing, still learning, but we work hand in hand. And Golden Boy Promotions has done a tremendous job. The staff, everybody from their whole camp and their whole team. And I want to continue to work hand in hand with these guys. You know, we had a great turnout, and boxing will live on. What else can I say? Boxing will live on.
Floyd, John Saraceno from USA Today.
You had me up late the other day. You came to my house, had me up late. You walked on my white carpet with your shoes on. But you put a great story out about me.
You left out the $35,000 white carpet. Wanted to ask you, you know, you really made it look easy tonight. And you were, for much of the fight, pot-shotting him. And it looked like you were going to probably stop him. Was that one of your main goals tonight, to either knock him out or stop him?
I knew Robert wasn't going to lay down. I knew he wasn't. He's not one of those type of fighters. He's a tough competitor. He has heart, and he kept bringing it no matter what. You know, he's tougher than what I thought he was, actually. And like I said before, that's why I pushed myself to the limit. I'm not gonna lie, this was my best training camp thus far. You know, and I looked over, I was like, is it over? I said, here you come again. So, like I said before, you know, it's really not about, you know, he believed in God just like I believe in God. And the only thing I was saying, it's not really about religion, you know, but everybody lived their life the way they lived their life. You know, I can't knock him for that. You know, a lot of times people just see, you know, like even in all access, you know, a lot of times you see, you know, the flashy cars, the jewelry, the money, but they'll never show when I'm feeding the less fortunate or I'm giving back to the schools. That's what they don't show. But I can't say, and this didn't start with all access. I mean, this started a long time ago when they could have been showing me giving back to families that's less fortunate, feeding the homeless. You know, it's not just about, well, once you get to a certain level, it's a business and it's about selling tickets. So, you know, that's how it works, and I understand the business.
Floyd, we were asking some questions about how the year layoff would affect you at your age now, how the jail term would affect you. Did you ever have those questions yourself? And if you did, when did they go away that you knew you could get back to the same old Floyd Mayweather that we saw tonight?
Well, always when I take a long time off from training, when I get back in the gym, I get to work and I'm like, damn, do I still got it? Because when I go right back to the gym the first day, I box to test myself and see if I still got it. But like I said before, tonight, I was the better man. He's still a champion. I want to hold his head up high. He got a great team. And what else can I say? I mean, everybody else that I fought, they didn't have no personality, but they brought it. They brought it. When I say trash talking, they brought it. I sat back and said, listen, they talking all the trash, I ain't got to say nothing no more. Let them do it. But like I said before, he got a heart of a lion. He got a great father. He got a great manager. His whole staff, his whole team. And I take my hat off to the Bay Area and Gilroy. You guys got a true champion right here.
Floyd, over here, Floyd. Floyd Mayweather. May I ask you a question? I'm trying my best to get this question. Over here. Over here, Floyd. Yeah. What I wanted to do was to find out. Yeah, me. I wanted to find why they keep going and talking about you 36 years old when there are guys 40 years old, like Bernard Hopkins was over here the other day. He went 50. 36, it's just 36 as far, and you still have a lot there.
It's really not about, I don't think it's really about the age. I really think it's how you take care of your body And I think I've took care of my body over the years, whereas some fighters, like, I like to party, but I'm not drinking alcohol. I may buy alcohol for my friends, but I'm not drinking. I'm not abusing my body. You know, I've learned that at a young age. And like I said before, I'm more of a thinker, smart, you know, longevity. I look at things as longevity, not just short term. I didn't want a short term career. I wanted a long term career. But Bernard Hopkins is, like I said before, he's a true champion. And I take my hat off to him to be 48 years old and be world champion. Not me, but you know, I got 5 more fights and I'm through with the sport. But Bernard Hopkins he's a legend. He's a future Hall of Famer, if he's not already in the Hall of Fame. And you know, someday, you know, hopefully I can be in the Hall of Fame.
Floyd,
Thank you so much.
congratulations, Floyd, over here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Superb boxing display. When you started landing the right hand and you saw that you were able to do it more consistently throughout the bout, did you see that it was keeping him off balance at any point?
I could tell, you know, I could tell from just us getting inside. The first couple rounds, I said, I could tell by he was trying to counterpunch. So I was like, listen, I could tell he got some experience. So I said, you know, I'm going to take my time and see what we come up with down the line. Because, you know, like I said before, every fighter comes out smoking. And, you know, it's just, I feel like I've been in more bigger fight. So I'm able to handle the pressure a lot more. You know, as far as Miguel Cotto keeping pressure, you know, majority of the fighters, they all got the same game plan. You know, to throw a lot of punches, go to the body. That's why, you know, I was in training camp. Everybody want to keep a lot of pressure and go to the body. It's not going to slow me down. That's why I'm doing 400 sit-ups a day. I'm doing 400 sit-ups a day. I'm pushing myself to the limit. And what I say to myself when I was in camp, I was like, I was working out 3 times a day. I was like, I know Robert's asleep right now, so I better work because he's young and I know he's going to bring the pressure. So that's what I said to myself. But he's a tough competitor. I'm not here to badmouth him. We said what we had to say. He said what he had to say. I said what I had to say. We settled our